According to the law, people cannot legally drive a vehicle without a license. The majority of people, however, hold the misconception that they cannot get insurance without a driver's license. Therefore, most believe that it is possible for an unlicensed individual or someone with their driving privileges suspended to purchase coverage for their vehicle. Most companies today will offer drivers a policy in spite of whether an individual can legally drive. Of course, this depends on the insurer's individual guidelines and rules. Today, however, some insurers even specialize in helping people under these circumstances to obtain coverage. Each individual's circumstances tends to vary according to their unique situation. Failure to maintain proper coverage on a vehicle is one of the most common reasons a person has their driving rights suspended. Consequently, most states require proof of sufficient coverage before reinstating an individual's driving privileges. Other incidents that lead to a judgment or conviction against someone can also lead to the revocation or suspension of a person's driving privileges. On other occasions, people visiting or transitioning from another country require coverage. By obtaining the necessary coverage, this gives them the right to legally operate a vehicle. Most of the time this applies when an individual is in the process of obtaining their domestic documents. The amount of time allotted for a person to obtain these documents tends to vary according to each state. In some cases, insurers place a similar time limit on how long a person has to obtain their documents in order for them to continue coverage. In any case, anyone in this type of situation should find out how much time they have. Therefore, they should check with the state in which they reside, in addition to their insurer. This way, people will have less of a risk of finding themselves in legal trouble or without coverage. Conversely, most states require people to maintain coverage on any registered vehicle. Even so, people do have the option to no longer maintain the vehicle's registration. In such cases, it is essential for people to notify the proper state authorities before canceling their coverage. Otherwise, people risk incurring fines or other penalties for not having the required amount of coverage. In some instances, maintaining coverage may serve as beneficial, especially when they want to allow someone to drive their vehicle. Regardless of why a person requires insurance without a driver's license, they should always know the state laws in which they reside. You can find tips on how to get insurance without license verification and a list of cities and states with worst towing practices now. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.